are here together in Caronte, and this is the very first Zoom video conference that we've tried. So if things don't go well, we're going to record it and we'll send it to you. But we have some wonderful wines that we're going to taste tonight. And I want to introduce everybody at the table. Everybody knows the bear. And this is Petra Lutz and Marcel van Ballen. And Marcel is the sommelier that are on our website. If you click the name of the wine, you'll see his wonderful notes that are written with knowledge and a lot of humor in a very approachable manner. Not the kind of wine notes you normally see where they all seem to say the same thing, so you don't know what to drink. And Petra is a chef. They have a company here in the Languedoc. They do catering and special events for people, and we have had many dinners with them. And most of our friends, if any of you are logged on, you've met Marcel and Petra. So they're here. And then Nicola Blakemore, who's the artist, who painted the watercolor painting that's on the landing page of our website, the fantasy watercolor. She is actually running the video, and in a minute, when she sees that things are stable, she's going to come around. So you'll see her in a minute too. And so let's go.
Without any further ado, we have 4 wines to try tonight. And then you're going to go with each course. We're going to start with some sparkling wine from Limoux, and I'm going to hand it to our sommelier. He's going to tell you about the cépage in a little bit. We're going to jump right into the next course, which I'll discuss with you in a minute. And then with that, we're going to drink a Lalion from Domaine Langeron. And then for the main course, we're going to drink a Le Cresse from Bory Littorel.
And what's the main course going to be there?
It's going to be Christos Georgopoulos'
Moussaka. But you didn't tell them who fixed the dish to go with the Lalion Sauvignon Blanc.
I did, but I don't want to. But I want to kind of really get into when I serve it.
Okay.
And then also the Jacques Castel, one of our favorite producers, her La Pimpinella.
Cool.
All right, so
let's go.
Yeah, we're going to hit off with a sparkling wine here. And Limoux is the area where we grow our grapes for sparkling wine. And actually it's, well, older than Champagne. Huh? We tend to say that sparkling wine was born here in Languedoc. And this is a nice rosé. It's made out of 3 grapes. We have some Chardonnay, Chenin Blanc, and Pinot Noir here. And it's one of the best sparkling wine producers.
And here comes Nicola.
There's Nicola.
Hi, everybody.
Yep. Yep. We're hoping the video is stable.
Yeah, I hope so. Wasn't the last time I looked at it.
And look at the beautiful color. This Le Rosé number 7. It comes from J. Lawrence. That's the name of the domain. And it's one of the best producers in all of Limoux of sparkling wines. And we have 2 of his wines. We have this sparkling rosé, and we have his Brut, which is the Clos des Demoiselles, which is the garden of the bridesmaids. So, Marcel, what's the cépage in this one?
So we have a majority of Chardonnay. For Crémant wines we make here, it's always a majority of Chardonnay grape. With a little bit of Chenin Blanc, you find it in the Loire Valley in France, and Pinot Noir. And Pinot Noir is a red skin grape, but if you leave it in contact with a little time with the juice, you get a nice pinky color like this. So let's try it.
Marcel, can I ask you what cépage means, please?
Cépage is grape variety.
Grape variety.
So we used to blend wines in this area. Many of the wines are blended wines, so we mix up grapes together. Actually, we mix up wine together after we made wine out of the different grapes. So let's start with this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Beautiful color.
Can't reach.
Thank you, Nicola, for running the camera.
You're welcome.
Okay.
and thank all of you for being there.
And so what we're having with this, these were super simple to make. These little crostini, and we put a little creme fraiche with some lemon juice in it, and some beautiful smoked salmon, and a little bit capers and some chives. And one of the questions that I asked Marcel before we started tonight is, do you think that the vinegar that's in the capers is going to fight with the wine? Because vinegar is often really difficult when you're drinking wines. And he said, no, he didn't think
I think
so.
for this wine it's okay, yeah. And wine tasting, you know, on every level it's fine. If you know nothing about wine, you can still enjoy it. If you have a ton of knowledge, you know more, but the appreciation of wine is the same, I would say.
Yeah, it could be the same. Don't even
Let's
know.
try this.
So here we go.
I tried it. It's delicious.
So what do you think? Does it hold up to the capers?
It's really soft and fruity to start with. What's amazing about the sparkling wines we make here in the Languedoc, and that's why you see some good selection on the Princess and Bear website, is they have very refined bubbles. It's very soft and gentle in the mouth. And many of the sparkling wines you can buy all over the world are very hefty,
Rough.
very rough in the mouth, and crazy in bubbles. And this is very refined. It's like a foam in your mouth instead of a very sparkling sharpness. Yeah.
Actually, I remember a long time ago when I was a young girl, I was so impressed with this woman who was sitting on the airplane where people used to smoke on the airplanes, and she was drinking champagne and they gave her a swizzle stick. And she put it in, I was like, oh my gosh, what is she doing, you know? And it was because the bubbles were hard.
Yep.
And she was trying to get the harshness out of the bubbles. So these wines have beautiful effervescence. Yeah.
I never heard that story.
Yeah. She had a little swizzle. They used to give a little swizzle like this, and it would make
Soften the bubbles.
it would soften the bubbles. So our wines here in the Languedoc, our sparkling wines from Limoux, don't need a swizzle stick.
No.
So they're great.
You can make a big thing out of wine and food pairing, you know, but keep it simple. Look for balance, you know, don't overpower the wine over the food or other way around. And pink food goes well with pink drinks. So champagne, shrimps, grapefruit salads, smoked salmon is perfect with pink wine.
And the capers aren't too strong for it. It tastes great.
Yeah, the wine is quite powerful because Chardonnay has lots of character.
Yeah.
Well, all these wines will have character, you know, it's part of the terroir we have here. Is a word we're going to use many times in our
So
tasting.
explain terroir, because not everybody knows the word terroir. What does that mean?
Well, it's the environment where you grow your grapes. I think that's much more important to define the taste of a wine than the grape variety.
The La Lyon Blanc, it's from a domain that we love called Chateau de Longeron, female winemaker named Diane Losfeld. And this is a Sauvignon Blanc. And Marcel's going to talk about that a little bit.
Let's get it into our glass.
Okay. Anyway, I think Carol took care of discussing.
Not 100% because I wasn't sure.
Oh, it's super simple. If I can do it, it's really simple. You marinate the fish in olive oil, lime juice, salt, and pepper. And I did it for about 40 minutes. Took it out, drained the individual pieces, put it on plates that are completely chilled. And then it's lemon zest, chives, the pepper that Carol discussed, a little bit of salt. And what I don't have available to me is shiso leaves.
Let's try it, because I was a little concerned when I told Marcel, which was kind of cute. I said, I'm a little worried that the Sauvignon Blanc won't really be able to hold up to it. And one thing I want to say is I'm not a Sauvignon Blanc lover. I came here that I started to really love Sauvignon Blanc. So what do you think? Does it
Well,
hold up?
Sauvignon has a different character here because of the terroir. Because these grapes are grown in a hot climate. We're near the Mediterranean Sea.